guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rhea, and if you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. And now, without any further ado, let's get started. Now, if you know that Instagram reels nowadays in 2025 are really wild. Fast tips, glowing results, and instant gratification is what you see on these reels. And just like you all, I followed one of them. Actually, few of them. I bought the viral Emolene. I had mentioned it on my YouTube community tab, if you know. And then I jumped into Tretinoin without any prep, and even used multiple actives without even knowing what it is and how it's supposed to be used, just because that 15-second aesthetic clip on reels felt really good and had fake promises, or maybe it was not conveyed the right way on how to use and how not to use. And guess what, my skin hated me for this. Like, I got such severe breakout and my skin was so disturbed, like my skin barrier was just disrupted, and that is what I'm going to be talking in this video today. Now let's talk about this glowy trap that is the Instagram favorite Emolene. Now this is the propylene glycol cream. It is a 100-gram product which comes for rupees 380. It's expensive and you get it in drugstores, chemist, medical store, whatever you call it, and you even get it on Amazon without any prescription. Now this is a prescription based kind of a product, but now because it's an Instagram star, you get it everywhere without a prescription or anything like that. A lot of medicines in India are sold without a prescription, even though they need a prescription. Now let's come to the star product Emolene, the glow trap. That is what I call. Now all the reels that I saw were like best hydrating base before makeup, or use it before sunscreen for glass skin. I was just bought into that hype, and trust me, for a while it really felt nice, like really lightweight and such a beautiful glow on my skin. Aha, my skin looked already like a glass. That is what I was imagining, because in the mirror I used to stare at myself and feel so good after applying this Emolene, because I expected magic. I really did. Okay, I am feeling shameful of myself to tell you this. I have a doctor's degree, and without eventually getting some knowledge about the product, I started applying it on my face. Can you imagine? Now after about 2 weeks starts the whole joke of my skin, or you may say tragedy of my skin. I started noticing tiny bumps on my cheek and forehead. Now my skin has been clear all this while. I never experienced tiny bumps. I did experience them like few years back when I was in school. Actually, I did have few bumps on my cheek, and then I realized when I went to a dermat that it is because of my dandruff. So I treated and I was fine. But this was something new. Like, I thought maybe it's post-marriage skincare drama, or what is it? Is the hormonal imbalance or some product reaction, like makeup products and all of that? But no. And you know what, they didn't even itch or hurt. They were just coming, and they made my skin look so bumpy and textured. That was what irritated me even more. Now these are called closed comedons, not tiny bumps, but closed comedons, and I learned it the hard way. So Emolene, and right after I realized this, I went into Emolene a little deeper. I researched about Emolene, and that is when I got to know that Emolene has a particular ingredient. It is isopropyl myristate. Now, isopropyl myristate is a highly comedogenic ingredient. Pore clogging. Comedogenic matlab pore clogging ingredient that can trap dirt and sebum into your pores, especially for oily and acne prone skin. But for dry skin, my skin actually gets clogged easily, and it did. So I learned it the hard way that this is not for me. Even though I have dry skin, this product is not for me, because that ingredient in it is very highly comedogenic, and that comedogenic ingredient is going to clog my pores, and that is why my skin had to face the trash. So now remember, whenever you purchase any hydrating or glowing product, see to it that you know what are the ingredients. If you don't know, research and only then apply it, because everything doesn't work for everyone. It might work for somebody, it might not work for you. And even if influencers are sharing such kind of products, I think they must always give a disclaimer, or at least do self research and tell people about what could be a side effect of this product, which they don't. Maybe some must have told, and I might have missed it, but I think this disclaimer should be on every video that is promoting Emolene. And myself right now, when I say this, even if this moisturizer is great for people who have dry skin, be sure that your skin doesn't get clogged because of this product. Now let's come to the second unsuper advised hype or the skin breaker, I would say. Now this is the gold standard for acne, texture and anti-aging. I saw so many reels saying that it changed my skin overnight and start using this and thank me later, and my acne just vanished and I have glowing skin now. Now remember I told you I got bumps because of Emolene? Right after that I was in a panic mode and I wanted to get rid of these bumps on my skin. So that is when Tretinoin came into the picture. I thought अगर ये लगा के किसी का skin glow हो गया, आप सारे pimples जा सकते हैं, even I can do this, right? Why not? Even I will use Tretinoin. I started Tretinoin with zero prep. Although I got the lowest concentrate product, that is 0.025% cream. There is another one which is 0.05. वो तो dangerous ही होगा. Thankfully I did not get that. I got the 0.025% and I started using it. No sandwich method, no moisturizer, nothing. Just applied this in the night, you know, after washing face and serum, and then this. I used to feel कि अब magic होने वाला है. What was the result? I had terrible breakouts, and breakouts मतलब pimple इतने बड़े, reddish and so painful. Oh my god, I can't even describe. I never had these before, and my skin was so dry. मेरा nose area पूरा peeling हो रहा था. My skin was literally peeling around my nose, and it was so red and it was burning. It was a nightmare for me. Trust me, I did not know why it's happening because I was using Emolene, I'm using Tretinoin, kya, and I don't know what is happening because I even test products. Remember this, I'm a content creator wherein I create content over skincare. I share reviews with you, but to share the reviews I have to test certain products. I'm doing all of this when I'm using Tretinoin on my skin. So can you imagine the dangerous part here? So my skin barrier was disrupted to the core. Then I read about Tretinoin, and then I realized that it's a steroid and it's a prescription based product, not to be used without a dermatologist prescribing you. Also, it's very powerful and transformative only if it's used in the right way or as a dermatologist will suggest you based on your skin. But for me, a dry skin person, this was like the worst thing to do. Then when I researched, I realized that Tretinoin is something that you have to gradually introduce to your skin. Also, using sandwich method when you use a Tretinoin cream is really important. What is sandwich method is that you need to use a moisturizer, like a very thick moisturizer, a barrier repair moisturizer which has ceramides in it, and then apply this a little pea-sized product all over your face, and again apply the barrier cream on your face, like a ceramide rich product on your face. So that is the sandwich method that you're supposed to use. Also, when you're using this, you're not supposed to use any exfoliants or actives on your skin because that can be really dangerous, and I did that. So don't do that. Don't use actives when you're using Tretinoin, and don't even exfoliate your skin when you're using Tretinoin. And the last and the most major part, this I was doing, but still if you don't, let me tell you, if you're using Tretinoin, using sunscreen is the must, otherwise your skin is going to be dangerously damaged. Now what is the most dangerous part is that Instagram doesn't give you context or disclaimer. Now this is the influencer's job to do, but me as a responsible YouTuber, I thought I must share this with you. So yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. If you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, and sorry for the sound of the rain. It's rainy season, बारिश तो होने वाली है, so माफ कर. Bye.